Yay, it's Curious George!
Nobody wanted anything to do with it. And they just, no way. Why? Because it was during the war. And
this film is a $20 million disaster. Why won't anyone believe me? I'm thinking of shooting myself.
7.
No.
For the curious people who are wondering what film the numbered no shots came from. It's better than Lawrence of Arabia, because Lawrence of Arabia takes about an hour to get interesting. This film takes about 3 days. It's a long film. It's a very long film. But where Titanic tried to make a tragedy romantic and failed, this film succeeds. This film is one of the most sweepingly romantic and beautiful films ever made.
Alec Guinness, as Zhivago's mysterious half-brother.
I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
Sign of the Devil.
No.
We skipped around a lot, sir. We covered the romantics and some of the chapters on post-Civil War literature.
John Ronald Tolkien had a poetry society, and this film makes me imagine that. It's one of the best coming-of-age films. Its cast of characters are mostly unknowns, but have Michael Sean Leonard from House. And it's Robin Williams' best performance. The ending of this film always makes me cry. It's palpable. And that's saying something. I've only cried at the ending of maybe 4 films out of the thousands I've seen. There's something relatable to these young kids in their school days.
Thank you, boys. Thank you.
Numero 5. I guess there's nothing special about 5.
No. There is a creature alive today.
I'm just fucking with you. This isn't in the list. But he is.
See it before you go swimming.
Oh, here it is. Wah! It's a musical. Wah! It's Bob Fosse again. Wah! I used to be an editor, and this film folds back in on itself to utter perfection. It's not really a musical in the classic sense, since Joe Gideon is a theater director and also directing a movie at the same time, dying from years of overwork, amphetamines, women, and cigarettes. Too much partying, and the way he goes out is with a song and dance. It's charming, and the girl that plays his daughter is amazing. The character moments are beautiful, and because of the way it's edited is so dreamlike and bizarre, you can't help but be taken away by it. Won the Academy Award for Best Editing, and I've seen several Roy Scheider films, though I haven't seen some of his other classics, like The 7-Ups. I think it's Roy Scheider's best performance, beyond Jaws and beyond anything else I've ever seen him in.
To be on the wire is life. The rest is waiting.
That's very theatrical, Joe.
Yeah, I know.
Did you make it up?
I wish I had.
This film made me cry at the end of it, because it was so good.
Bye bye love, bye bye sweet caress. Hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now the commercial break.
Introducing the quickest cigarette coupon plan in the country. Alpine's new Swift Gift Plan. It's swifter for 3 reasons.
Bye-bye life, bye-bye happiness. Hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna I'm surfing on this new
pretty pictures.
I might fall. In love. In love. With you up there. Oh, give it to me. Oh, give it to me.
At least I won't have to lie to you anymore.
Number 5. Wait, again?
No.
Remember this? Well, these are the hands that played it.
Come on out. Come out, whoever you are. Step out in the light and let's have a look at it.
One of Orson Welles' very best pictures. He didn't direct it, but he's in it. And yeah, I just spoiled the plot twist, but frankly, if you read the box and then you start watching the movie, you start to understand that Orson is in this. The only reason I love this film is not because of the beautiful black and white cinematography, the bizarre structure, and the very catchy theme song. It's because of Orson's performance and the gleeful subtlety. He is what Kaiser Soze was modeled after. He's Harry Lime. He's a charming, approachable, in the shadows, and always hidden under mystery crime lord. He's evil. The main character is a friend who's a writer of like pulp novels and things, who was friends with Harry back in the day. It's one of the few black and white films I'll probably actually buy on Blu-ray.
Hello, Ben. How are you? Hello, Harry. Well, it seemed to be giving you quite some busy time.
The film follows the same structure as Alfred Hitchcock films or old-style film noir about a man caught over his head.
I believe in God and mercy and all that, but the dead are happier dead. They don't miss much here, poor devils. What do you believe in?
That's awful. Well, what the fella said. In Italy, for 30 years under the Borgias, they had warfare, terror, murder, and bloodshed, but they produced Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and the Renaissance. In Switzerland, they had brotherly love. They had 500 years of democracy and peace, and what did that produce? The cuckoo clock. So long.
What looks vaguely similar to the Chinese character for death.
No.
To my beloved reader, prepare yourself for the most impure tale ever to spring from the mind of man.
Joaquin Phoenix, when he wasn't crazy or faking it. Jeffrey Rush at his absolute best, though I haven't seen Shine yet. Michael Caine and Kate Winslet. This cast is perfection. And sex, 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 and more sex, yet none of it is on screen, or most of it isn't on screen. It's based on a play about the Marquis de Sade, who, according to history, and in history, was one of the most evil men ever made. His philosophy is better than his book. Trust me, I read them. They're mostly smutty, but Rush gives a performance that's breathtaking.
To take us all down with you.
It's 3. There's nothing special about 3. I love you, 3.
No.
The film has been talked about ad nauseum. It's one of Rob Zombie's favorite films, if not Rob Zombie's favorite film ever. Watch the Never Gonna Stop Me music video. Matter of fact, Halloween Town here in Burbank actually has the props from the Crow Milk Bar in the bar itself. This film has been talked about ad nauseum, so I'm going to let this bizarre interview speak for itself.
Stanley, why he's such a great director, for me anyway, is that he can create the atmosphere for creative work.
But I will talk about the book. It's my personal favorite book, but the book